So with the lack of movies coming out, I was sitting there thinking, what can I do to make a video? And I was thinking, as I was kind of thinking of this idea, I was looking at a photo of from a celebrity I met with their signature, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna do a video showing off all of the celebrities I met. So you know what? These are all I have met loads. There was a plans. I was gonna go to London Comic Con this summer to meet a load more. Like literally the day. No, it wasn't the day before. It was the week of. I think this Comic Con was meant to be a Saturday. They announced on the Wednesday or Thursday because of the lockdown it wasn't going to go ahead. And I was meeting a few people there. I was going to meet, I can't remember the guy's name, but he played Robocop in the original movies as well. I was going to meet Michael Cutlitz, who played Abraham. And there was another person there who I can't actually remember who it was going to be. But I remember I was going to meet them, or I was going to decide the day. But either way, there's meant to be 3 people there I was going to meet. But because of the lockdown, didn't get to meet him. So hopefully in the future, I will get to meet Michael Cutlitz, because he was the one who I was really excited for. But anyways, these are all the people, famous people that I got to meet. Some of them are really cool. Some of them are like, oh, really? That's who you met? So to kick things off, these are the stuff that I need to get frames for, but just for whatever reason I haven't. So to start it off, I met Hugo Weaving. He was at this thing in the Forbidden Planet Dublin. They had him come in about 2 or 3 o'clock. You come in, you get to meet him when he was free. So I was there at 12 o'clock, and luckily I was, because I was not the last person. I think I was the second or third last person in line. Then no one else could get in. So I was waiting there for 2 hours to meet him. So I got to meet him. I went in with this one here, get him to sign it, because Captain America is the first thing I ever got to see him in. So I wanted to get him to sign that, and he was there kind of advertising Black 47. So he goes, oh, do you want one of these two? I'm like, yeah, of course I want one of those two. So I have 2 signatures from Hugo Weaving. I still haven't seen Black 47, but eventually I might say. I heard it wasn't the best, so I don't really know if I will. And then another one, I actually had this friend that I can't remember why I took it out, but I got to meet Patrick Warburton. Was it August? I think I met him, and it was so weird meeting him, because I recognize his voice. And like, I have seen him in like actual live action things, but I know him more for animated. So even I said to him, it's really weird seeing your voice come out of someone who's actually not animated. And he goes, oh well, I'm really animated, and he's tall. Like, I'm very close to his height, but it's just he's very muscular compared to me. So I was kind of a bit taken back by how tall he actually was. And then another free one I got to meet at the Disney store when The Incredibles 2 came out. I got to meet Brad Bird. I waited in line 2 hours to meet him for free. And when I went up and I handed him Ratatouille, because a lot of people there were handing him stuff from the Iron Giant, Mission Impossible 4, as well as Incredibles 1 and 2. And when I handed him a Ratatouille poster, he was a bit taken back, like, why are you handing me a Ratatouille poster? But didn't really get to talk to him because it was massively busy. I just said, hi, how are you? And kind of moved on. But it was still cool to meet Brad Bird. Another one here, I got to meet Father Gabriel, Seth Gillian, who plays him. I was a bit taken back by him, because he's nothing whatsoever like he actually is in the show. Like, when me and my girlfriend were leaving, we seen him outside smoking, and we're, Jesus, that's just insane. That's Father Gabriel there. But again, very surreal actually meeting him. He's very small in real life. He was a lot smaller than I expected, because you see him up against Andrew Lincoln, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and they're 2 tall lads, and he looks tall in the show, but he's actually kind of small. So I was kind of taken back by how small he actually was. And then here's one I actually met in London back in July. I met Emily Del Raven, I think her name was. She was Belle in Once Upon a Time. I was going to go over there thinking, will I meet her, won't I meet her? And then when I was in line, that was my first time being there. I was actually just blown away with the amount of people there, because here in Dublin we get max 8 people there, and usually there's only about 1 person I want to meet there. But in London one, there was so many people there I would love to meet. Like, they had Jason Momoa there from Once Upon a Time as well, which is the reason I met her. They also had the Evil Queen, Lana, what's her name? Lana something. And then you also had Robert Carlyle, who's actually also in Trainspotting, and he was 100 and she was 80. She was only 30 or 40 euros, so I was happy to meet her. I would love to meet Robert Carlyle, but I was not paying 100 euro to meet him. But it was still so cool seeing all these celebrities around. They also had people from the In-Betweeners. They had the guy who plays the T-1000 from Terminator 2. Personally, I really wish I met him. I don't know why I decided not to meet him, but I seen him and I was like, that is so cool. But looking back at him now, thinking, why did I not meet him? He would have been so cool to actually meet. And then another one I met at the London Comic Con, I met, what's his name? Lenny James. I actually pretty cool. I didn't know he was gonna be there, so I was looking the night before. I was in the hotel room. I was looking to see who else gonna be there. Seeing Lenny James gonna be there, and I lost my shit. I was so excited to meet Lenny James, and that they also had David Morrissey, but he was only there. I went to Saturday. He was only gonna be there Friday and Sunday, which is kind of a disappointment. I would love if he was there. I would have met him in a heartbeat, but. Lenny James, I was talking to him for about 10 minutes. I kept talking, and some of them, like the next guy I'm going to talk about here, he didn't really want to talk, but Lenny James just wanted to talk. He was so happy to sit there and talk to me, and which really made me actually meeting him even a lot better, because I actually have a story to tell now with meeting him. So honestly, I was talking to him about why he went to Fear, and at this stage I don't think we had finished. I think maybe we were in the middle, but they were kind of foreshadowing his death, I thought, where sometimes he would look through a glass and you would kind of see a walker placed back up in his face by a walker looking back at him. And I said to him, are they kind of foreshadowing your death? And now looking back at it now, he was a bit shocked that I was kind of realising that. So maybe he was kind of hinting, like, how the fuck does he know at the end of season 5? But luckily, I don't think he's dead. But Lenny James, that was one of the best people I actually got to meet, because like he was one of my favorites in the show. He still is he's been my top 5 favorite Walking Dead characters, and actually get to meet him in person, I thought that was great. And the next one here, we got the Iron Fist. He's the one who didn't really want to talk. Like, I was talking to him. I only met him. He was 10-15 pounds, and I had 10-15 pounds left. I'm like, you know what? I'll meet the Iron Fist. Kind of wish now I didn't. Honestly, the guy, I can't remember the guy's name, but he plays Shaggy in the live action Scooby-Doo as well. He's the main guy in Scream. He was right beside him for 20-25. God, I wish I met him. I don't know why I didn't meet him, and I just had to meet the Iron Fist. Like, I was talking to him, I asked him, do you think you'll ever come back as the Iron Fist? And I can't remember what he said, but he was just like, no, and just kind of moved on. He did not want any conversation whatsoever. Like, honestly, I haven't finished Iron Fist. Like, I halfway through season 1. Didn't like his character, but he just didn't, like, I didn't say that to him, but he just didn't want to talk to me at all, which kind of made me really sour on meeting him ever again. And I honestly, if you were thinking about meeting him, I really wouldn't recommend it. So this was the top of my list, but I'll leave it to the end because it's my favourite thing. This is my TARDIS, where I've met 3 Doctor Who's. I met, first celebrity I actually ever met was Paul McGann. Met him at Dublin Comic Con, and then at London Comic Con last year, back in July, I met Sylvester McCoy and Colin Baker, it was so cool. Sylvester McCoy, he was so nice. I was talking to him for a while as well. Colin Baker, not so much, but Sylvester McCoy was really, really nice to meet as well. Christopher Eccleston was there, but he was asking for €90, somewhere between 90 and 110. I can't remember exactly, but I was like, no, that's a ridiculous price. Where these 2 lads were like €15 each, so I was happy to pay them. But Christopher Eccleston, no way. Maybe if it was Matt Smith or David Tennant, I would happily pay that. For Christopher Eccleston, though, no, I don't think I can really warrant that. But this is my favourite of all my signatures. It's my TARDIS. I can't wait to meet more. Like Peter Davison, I got a space up there for him. And then Matt Smith, David Tennant, whoever I meet first will get the door. And then, if say I meet David Tennant first, he'll be here. Matt Smith, I'll have Peter Capaldi, Jodie Whittaker. There's just so many places for them all to go. I'd love to get this just full of signatures because I love Doctor Who. And when I got my TARDIS signed first, I was so excited to get more of them. And then during July, once I got more of them, I filled it up. It looks so much better on the shelf to have the TARDIS sign with everyone. So that is all the celebrities I met. I can't wait to meet more. They're the reasons I go to Comic Cons, is to meet all these famous celebrities, because I just love meeting. Like, there was back in whenever I met Patrick Warburton, they also had Mantis from Guardians of the Galaxy. I was going to meet her, but then when I went there, she wasn't there. So, I don't know. It wasn't really that push. I mean, her was kind of more like, you know what? I'll go meet her because she's here. Kind of glad now I didn't go. But let me know what kind of celebrities you've met. If you've met any, like, Doctor Who's or anything like that, let me know which celebrities you've met. Let me know what celebrities that I've met that you wish you would get to meet, because, honestly, besides Iron Fist, I would recommend all these people to meet because they were all really nice to me. Also, click that subscribe button. You can come back next time I do a movie review ranking, because hopefully we'll get some new movies eventually in the future. So if you want to see a review of them, click that subscribe button. And as always, thanks for watching.